In this week's PyUncut market breakdown, we turn the mic toward one of Silicon Valley's oldest titans, a man whose name has become synonymous with audacity, reinvention, and empire building. Larry Ellison. At 81, most billionaires would be easing into legacy mode, but Ellison isn't most billionaires. The founder and longtime face of Oracle Corporation is once again rewriting the rules of competition, taking his company, and perhaps his fortune, into the center of the artificial intelligence gold rush. With Oracle stock soaring 373% over the past 3 years, Ellison's 40.6% stake, now worth an astonishing $343 billion, briefly made him the richest man on Earth. But this isn't just a comeback story. It's a masterclass in long-term conviction, debt-fueled ambition, and data-driven vision. Section 1. From databases to dominance. Before AI was a buzzword, Ellison was already betting big on data. To him, hardware, consumer apps, and even software itself were just vessels. The real gold lay in information. It isn't hardware or the consumer internet or even software. It's simply data. Harnessing, managing, and monetizing data was, is, and will always be paramount. For decades, that philosophy shaped Oracle's identity. While peers chase flashy consumer markets, Oracle focused on the back end, the databases that power global finance, healthcare, logistics, and government systems. Then came the AI era, and suddenly Ellison's lifelong obsession with data looked prophetic. The $300 billion contract that changed everything. When Oracle reportedly secured a $300 billion multi-year deal with OpenAI, it stunned Wall Street. The deal, which will run AI workloads on Oracle's cloud infrastructure, catapulted the company's remaining performance obligations from $99 billion to $455 billion in a single fiscal stretch. That's not just growth, that's a paradigm shift. Oracle went from a legacy enterprise software vendor to a central pillar in the global AI infrastructure race, competing head-on with Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. Section 2. The man behind the machine. Ellison isn't just an executive, he's an institution. His story has all the drama of a classic American epic, the child of an unwed mother, raised in a modest Chicago apartment, driven by the words of an adoptive father who told him he'd never amount to anything. That chip on his shoulder became the core of his legend. The visionary outsider. To Ellison, technology is a battle of ideas and survival. Former Oracle exec Zach Nelson, who later founded NetSuite, once said, "Larry's always had a passion for these giant processing systems running a ton of centralized data. That's exactly what's happening with AI. Larry's in a sweet spot now, doing what he loves the most." Ellison thrives in chaos. The bigger the risk, the greater the thrill. From his America's Cup sailing victory to his sprawling Japanese-style estate in Woodside, California, Ellison has lived life like a modern-day samurai CEO, fierce, disciplined, and unapologetically extravagant. But beneath the glamour lies something else: resilience. As Tom Siebel, founder of C3 AI and once an Oracle lieutenant, puts it, he's enormously resilient. Think about all the changes we've had in technology. Larry has reinvented Oracle so many times. The guy is smart as hell. This pattern, risk, setback, rebound, has defined Oracle's trajectory for decades. Each time Ellison overreaches, critics declare the company finished. Each time, Oracle emerges stronger. Section 8. The Oracle Dialectic. Hype, Crash, Realization. Observers often talk about the Oracle cycle. Immense hype, a grand Ellison proclamation about the next big thing, reality check, market skepticism, sometimes a sharp sell-off. Reinvention, Oracle quietly fixes the flaws, executes, and profits. The AI pivot fits this exact pattern. Skeptics called it too little, too late. Oracle was the legacy dinosaur. But now, with multi-billion-dollar AI contracts on the books, it's clear Ellison wasn't bluffing. In many ways, this cycle is Oracle's competitive advantage. The company is comfortable being underestimated. It thrives in the long game, the kind that outlasts hype cycles and rewards conviction. Section 9. The Bigger Picture. Data is Destiny.
Ellison's philosophy resonates across the modern digital economy. Data isn't just an asset, it's the new oil, the foundation of every AI model, recommendation engine, and algorithmic trading platform. Oracle's dominance in databases gives it a unique edge, a legacy infrastructure that the AI revolution desperately needs. As enterprises modernize legacy systems for generative AI, Oracle's data integrity tools become indispensable. But the challenge lies in execution. Can Oracle expand fast enough to compete with hyperscalers? Will debt-financed growth backfire if AI spending cools? Can Ellison groom leadership for a post-Larry world? These are the questions investors will wrestle with in 2026 and beyond. Section 10, Lessons for Investors. For long-term investors, Oracle offers a fascinating case study in calculated audacity. Here are a few takeaways from the Ellison playbook. 1. Bet on vision, not fads. Ellison's obsession with data wasn't a lucky guess. It was a decades-long conviction. When markets chased trends, Oracle doubled down on fundamentals. 2. Leverage is a tool, not a trap. Debt can destroy or amplify depending on execution. Ellison treats leverage as jet fuel, risky but necessary to reach escape velocity. 3. Reinvention is survival. From mainframes to cloud, Oracle's secret weapon is adaptability. The moment Ellison senses complacency, he burns the playbook and writes a new one. 4. Legacy can be an advantage. While startups chase disruption, Oracle monetizes trust. Enterprises that store mission-critical data aren't quick to switch vendors, a moat built on reliability. 5. AI infrastructure is the new frontier. Oracle's entry into AI compute and data infrastructure places it in the heart of a trillion-dollar transformation. Even a small market share gain here could reshape the company's financials for a decade. Section 11, the debt-fueled future. The $18 billion bond issuance is just the start. Expect Oracle to continue borrowing to fund data center expansion, AI chip partnerships, and sovereign cloud deployments. This aggressive capital expenditure plan could temporarily compress margins, but is designed for long-term scale, an infrastructure play similar to Amazon's early years with AWS. Ellison's personal net worth gives him insulation against shareholder pressure. He can afford to think in decades, not quarters, a rare privilege in modern corporate America. Section 12, the myth and the man. To understand Oracle's staying power, you must understand Ellison's psychology. Born out of rejection, fueled by competition, and obsessed with control, he's as much a storyteller as a strategist. His life mirrors the archetype of the relentless founder, half philosopher, half warrior. When Steve Jobs was once asked what motivated Ellison, he chuckled and said, "Rosebud." It's a reference to Citizen Kane and perhaps the perfect metaphor. A man forever chasing validation, reshaping the world in his image, never satisfied with victory. From his classical guitar sessions to his cherry blossom festivals, Ellison cultivates balance, but never stillness. He's the rare founder who refuses to retire because the game itself is his purpose. Section 14, Oracle versus the world. With a market cap north of $820 billion, Oracle now outweighs the combined value of several former Silicon Valley icons, Intel, HP, and Cisco. Yet, unlike consumer-facing peers, Oracle operates mostly behind the curtain, invisible to most consumers, but essential to nearly every industry. That anonymity is strategic. Oracle isn't chasing social networks or smartphones. It's building the unseen scaffolding of the AI economy. From banks and hospitals to aerospace and defense, Oracle's databases are the nervous system of the digital world. Section 14, the road ahead. The next decade will test whether Ellison's latest gambit cements Oracle's dominance or stretches it too thin. The bull case. OpenAI and other mega clients drive recurring cloud revenue. Data center investments yield compounding returns. AI workloads create sticky, long-term contracts. Legacy enterprise clients upgrade en masse. The bear case. Rising interest rates inflate debt service costs. Competitors like Microsoft and Amazon undercut pricing. AI hype cools before Oracle captures enough share. Succession uncertainty triggers valuation drag. For now, markets lean bullish because Ellison has defied gravity before. The consensus is simple. Don't bet against the man who built the world's database. Conclusion: the Oracle's last great prophecy. Larry Ellison's life and legacy echo through every corner of modern computing. From the first relational databases to the AI superclusters of today, his obsession with data has shaped the digital age. Now with Oracle's AI gamble, he's making one final declaration to the industry he helped create. The future belongs to those who own the data and know how to use it. Whether this becomes his greatest triumph or his boldest overreach remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. When history writes the story of the AI revolution, Larry Ellison will not be a footnote. He'll be the headline, once again proving that in the world of technology, prophecy favors the bold. Investor takeaway. Oracle's journey is a reminder that innovation is rarely linear. Sometimes it takes a contrarian with the courage and the cash to bet the company on a vision. Ellison's latest gambit may be his biggest ever, but if history is a guide, it won't be his last.